So I can't find my, wait, what is that? I cannot find my microphone, and I haven't done this in so long. So I just want to make sure. Can you guys all hear me, first of all? It's like everything is new right now because I just redid my whole studio and I can't find my microphone. Let's see. Well, let me know if there's at any point you can't see stuff. I want to really show you guys my studio, but I really want to do it when I'm prepared to do it. Oh, hi everybody. Hi. So nice to see all of you. How exciting. Who do we got in here? Moose Crazy, Linda, Joala, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Anne, Julie E, and Doris. Hi guys. And man, it's good to see all of you. Hi Deb. Christina Welsh is here. Andrew. Wow, so many people. Lori. Hi Lori. Gwen from Woodland, California. And Gila. Nice to see all of you guys here. Hi Dee. So, I'm out of breath. Been having some asthma lately. I don't know what's going on. I just keep struggling with asthma. So that's one of the reasons I redid my studio. I was hoping that moving some of the more toxic paints out of my space would help me get over some of the asthma symptoms. And it hasn't really helped that much. So, I don't know. Just bear with me for a second. Hi, Lori. Thank you for coming. So yeah, my studio, man, I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna be pretty cool once I'm able to share. Okay, so I guess we can get started. First things first. Yeah, here's a piece that I did. Now, for those of you who follow me on my Facebook group, which is Inspired Art with Heather Mader, and you can just search on Facebook and find it. You can request to join. I just posted, also if you just follow me on Facebook period and also Instagram, you will know that, hi Charmin, hi JHA Art Studio. I don't know which I probably know you, but I don't know you. JHA Art Studio, hi, nice to have, Jack, okay, hi Jack. And so, Sherry, hello Sherry, hi Charmin. Michael, hello. Sandra Lett is here. It's Sandra Lett's birthday today, everybody. Sandra Lett's birthday, and she is so young. Can I just say how young Sandra looks? I mean, I'm a little jealous when I find out. I was like, wow, you look great. She's doing good, everybody. So, Sandra Lett. Speaking of Sandra Lett and I have a very, very special thing that has happened. If you follow me on, oh, Doris, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. But if you follow me at all, you know that we opened up a new business. Sandra and I opened up a new business together, and it's to support artists of all kinds. It's arthealingheartsauctions.com. Art Healing Hearts. And we chose that name for a reason. It's all about helping people sell their art, connecting with artists, making it a win-win for everybody, providing a positive environment. And so yeah, we opened up that business. Our first auction is at the end of November. We have the chosen artists already lined up, and they're in there right now if you wanted to check it out. Art Healing Hearts Auctions on Facebook, and arthealingheartsauctions.com. And if you want to check that out, even if you're not interested in buying new art or anything, it's just a good way to support other artists. Just go in there and say hello and look at the art, and every time you do that, it brings more interest, the algorithm, to Facebook, that Facebook group, and then that Facebook group will rise up in the search selections, and you can join. Please become a member of that Facebook group. Maybe in the future you might want to be an artist that's featured in the auctions, or we don't know. Hi Tish. So the first auction's at the end of November 30th through the 5th. I have a couple of things in there. Sandra has some beautiful pieces in there. So, I just wanted to let you guys know. I'll probably mention it a couple more times, but it's been a huge labor of love and really fun. So anyway, this piece is something I wanted to mention before I go take it off. I know you're probably sick of looking at this one, but I did this piece for Creative Fabrica. Oh yeah, wait, see how this is happening. I'm off my game. Everyone, it's been too long. I'm off my game. All of a sudden, I was like, holy crap, and I was running around here like a crazy person trying to figure it all out. But Sandra mentions something really important, which is her and I are doing another collaboration, and it is going to be stunning, and I promise that I'm going to have that video out in the next week and a half, somewhere in there, and our collaboration is going to be featured in our auction for sale, and it is going to be something really special. It's unlike anything that we've done before, but like everything we've done before, so you can figure that out. Yeah, so the next thing is, I keep trying to talk about this. This piece was done for Creative Fabrica, and Creative Fabrica traditionally has not been a platform that teaches painting, but they're just now introducing painters. And Sandra and I are one of the first people, one of the first few to be painters on Creative Fabrica, and I have a few classes. One of the things I did for you, for all of you, on Creative Fabrica, I did something I've never done before, and that is I created a Paint Tutorial 101, the most in-depth paint tutorial I have ever done. I show you how to mix every single viscosity of paint, from heavy body, fluid acrylics, all the different pouring mediums, soft body paints, tube paints, fluid paints, all of those. I show all of it, and I show a lot of it in real time. So the classes are only $7.99. Anyone can afford that, and you get access to all the classes. So you get access to my classes, you get access to Sandra's classes, you get every person on the whole platform, you get access to the class. So it's really amazing. So that's that. Hi Shelly, nice to see you. Okay, what we're going to be working on today is not nearly as colorful as this, so I hope you're not upset, but one thing I noticed when I was trying to mix my paints today was my studio, even though you think you know where everything is, wow, you actually don't know where anything is. And that's what I found out today, is that I have no idea really where most of my stuff is, even though I really thought I did. So it was really hard to mix paints today. Yeah. And that's pretty much what I discovered, is that I don't know what the heck, where the heck everything is. It's just been so long, you know, truthfully. And I'm just so out of practice. So the Friday lives, I've been thinking about doing them again. I thought, well, I'll do one for sure. And then we'll see how it goes, and also probably I'd have to wait until after the auction's over because it's amazingly time consuming. But so, okay, this is what we're working on. This is a little 8x16 and just a regular old 8x16. I really like that size actually, and it's kind of like a non-intimidating size. If you have been away from fluid art or any art, just your art as long as I have, it's just nice to not work on something so intimidating. Hi, Ginger. Nice to see you, Ginger. And a shout out to Paula. She may not be able to actually write anything right now, but shout out to my friend Paula H. She's going through a very tough time right now, but she said she would be watching. So, okay. I don't know, you guys. I might have been crazy, but you know what I did? I made everything in my studio white. That was probably maybe the dumbest thing I've ever done, but yeah, so I don't know what I was thinking, but now I'm just terrified to touch anything in here. You know, it's all gonna just get covered with paint at some point. I did put everything on like rolling carts and make it very movable, so that is one thing I did. Hi Sarah, thanks for coming. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of thoughts about embellishing, and one thing I'm doing is, I know you guys, I've been doing some paint mixing. This is something I've been figuring out, like actually learning how to mix colors and stuff, which I think is important. This is kind of some things that I just didn't do ever in my whole life. But so I've been thinking about some of the colors, and then also I've been writing down some notes, some things that I want to do, some canvases, some triptychs I've been thinking about. You know, you just get little, I've been practicing some portraits for those of you who don't follow me. Hi Betsy. So I've been practicing on doing some portraits. I really would like to do some really expressive portraits in the future. That's something that I feel like is coming for me. And I want to incorporate fluid art and mixed media and all of that stuff in. So I want to make some backgrounds for that process. So one of the things I thought, well, if I get a chance to paint today, I want to do something that's gonna be fun for a background. So I'm gonna stick to something simple, a couple of simple ones, which I know is just crazy, right? But the first thing I want to do is I just want to get like a multicolored background here, but I want it to be deep. So one thing I want to do is mix, I mostly mix blues, all different kinds of blues in here, but I don't know, did I not mix black? How could I not mix black? There's some black. So I want to create like a really deep, rich, dark blue. So I'm going to mix blue and black together real quick. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water, because this is just going to make popsicle sticks. This is just going to make a really nice, you know what, you guys, I'm going to scoot you all closer so it's less hard on my shoulder. Just makes it a little less hard on my shoulder. My shoulder is getting better. It just is taking so much dang time. It's incredible. All right, so I'm just mixing blue and black together right here. Ooh, getting it on my canvas already. I'm just trying to get a color that's not just black because black is so flat looking. So I'm gonna do just a little. Okay, that's a dark color. Let's have like a multicolored base here. This is Blue Green by Amsterdam. And then this is, oh, it needs a little water, this one does. How are y'all doing, by the way? Hi, Donna. You're not late. I'm barely doing anything. You know, it took me a long time to get started. I even started like 5 minutes early. I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. That is the blue, deep, what's that called? Navy. It's like a navy blue. And this, my friends, is the very last, very last. Because see, I thought I was already had used the very last, but this is the very last bottle of the Art Minds Mysterious Blue. But it's amazing what you find. Oh, Michael. Oh, Tish. Thank you. You guys are so nice. This is the last of the Mysterious Blue. And by Art Minds. And then I just want to use a spatula or something. Thank you, Christina. Aw. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is I just really want to get some like more interest going in the background, but I also do want one dark part, and that is right around in the center here. So see how this just created some fun patterns and so I'm trying out new light. I can see it really casts a shadow, or it really puts a ring right in the center of my painting, which I'm not a fan of already. These people asked me to try their light out. You know, it's like a double-edged thing. It's like I really enjoy the opportunity to try so many beautiful new tools, and what a joy it is that I get to do that. But then they always want a video, and then the videos are like, I have to be honest. And then sometimes I'm like, ah, crap, I have to be honest. Ooh, this is so, wow, this is so pretty. I can't even believe it. I'm gonna move this out of the way real quick. That background is stunning. My goodness. I do see one little thing in here that's a little worrisome. It's a little blob. Maybe I should try to get it out before. Do I have anything? It's like, this is what I'm talking about with my studios. I threw away so much stuff. I threw away so much old stuff. Just stuff that I was like, Heather, does this really bring any joy to your painting life? And if it doesn't, just let go. I had old craft paints from when I first started doing acrylic pouring. You know how you get so excited and then you just buy a ton of crap that you will never ever use again. And Michael, you feeling good tonight, you said? That's awesome. Gosh, you know, and it's like these background, that is just so pretty. And then I'm thinking I want to do some alcoholing flowers. You guys know those the white ghostly kind of alcoholing flowers? I was thinking, what if I did them on these kind of backgrounds specifically poured? And I still see that little, still something right here. Get that off. You know, we don't want it to dry like that. But part of it is I wanted to leave like a dark spot for the actual white flower. So let's see. This is so mysterious looking. But wouldn't that be pretty with this, with my one of my flowers right here? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this light. It just puts a ring right in the center of my painting. But nothing to do for it. Next time I'll know. I did a test, but I didn't do a test with wet paint. I just did a test with drawing. So, hi Tammy. That's so pretty. I'm gonna leave this one just like it is because I think it's just exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe I'll just take this black part down just a tiny bit. But that mysterious blue, man, there's a lot of pigments that I think have come really close. Christina Welsh makes a paint that's really close to it. But there is something about that mysterious that really, I don't know. I know I'm always talking about it. It's like talking about the good old days when you were it's like, you know how some people can never stop talking about when they were like in high school and they were like they were football stars or cheerleaders. I feel like that with the mysterious blue. I'm like, oh, it was just so perfect and so pretty. But I do feel that way. All right, so there's that one. Let's do another. I know, I think that is why it's called mysterious. All right, let's set it right there. Okay. Now, the second one, real quick. Should probably wipe this off right away. I hate it when the palette knives get covered. So I have a lot of exciting things coming up, even though this whole year has been, I feel like in some ways, a real growth period for me, but in a way that hasn't really produced a lot of work. But I still feel really excited about some of the things that are happening. Those of you who are just joining, Sandra and I opened our own business called Art Healing Hearts Auctions, and we are doing auctions online, virtual auctions online, and it is to support artists, and I'm really excited about the way it's going. We have a website if you want to learn more about potentially being part of partnering with us for another auction. Our auction this time is already set. We've had a lot of response actually. I'm pretty amazed. Oh, where did I find the gray puppy pads? On Amazon. I wish, you know, the thing is, I ordered them because they were actually black. But isn't that nice that they're not black on the absorbent side, so it doesn't even matter. Night, Michael. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, those puppy pads are extremely, extremely addicting, and I know that they're wasteful, and at the same time, oh my gosh, it really does keep things so much cleaner. And one thing I've noticed is as I've gotten away from fluid art is I don't like the mess as much. As much as I did like it, I don't like it as much. I'm definitely struggling with the mess part at times. I'm like, oh, this is just so messy. But all right, there we go. Okay, let's do another one. I want to do a similar background, and I'm gonna add. Actually, let's do a background this time with a flip cup. Let's do like a sandwich flip cup pour. And I'm gonna do, this is just Amsterdam white. Everything's mixed with Floetrol, like about 50-50. Sandra, Cheryl wants to know if, oh, the dancer video, that's a different collaboration. Everybody say hi to my mom. She just came in. Say hi, Mom. Yeah, Sandra just did a beautiful collaboration that had a dancer that was just unbelievably gorgeous. And totally amazed by it, actually. That was just the navy, and then this is the greenish blue by Amsterdam. And then this is a little bit of that peacock. Let's see, Primary Elements. Peacock is so pretty. It's a little bit thinner than the other ones, which I don't like, but we're just gonna go with it. And then in the center of this, I'm gonna put something that is potentially going to take over. Actually see. Let's see if I turn this off. That's no good, is it? So dark. I'm still trying to figure out my studio lights here, you guys. I don't know. But this is pewter. Anyone that's used the Deco Art pewter knows that there's a tendency for it to just completely take over. So, but it has amazing lacings and cells, so I thought I'm gonna give it a little bit of a chance here. I'm gonna put a tiny, tiny bit of white over the top. I know the pewter is really amazing, but it just, there's always this risk that it's just gonna pretty much ruin everything. It turns everything gray. This is just a lot of different blues, so I'm just basically doing the same kind of thing that I was doing the last time, only I am just putting it in a cup instead. That's basically all that's happening. And then for this one, I'm gonna do something a little bit different too. But let's just flip this over. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at those cells. That's from the pewter. Let's see if I can show you close-ups. No, of course not. I will figure out my lighting. It takes a minute. Pretty. This is a 16 by 20 oval. Sorry if I forgot to say. Look how pretty. See, that pewter acts almost like silicone. I'm gonna lay down some white around here. Just around the edge. And then let's do some more of this pewter over here. I know some of it will fall off, and that's okay. Like I said, that can take over anyway. Hi, Bobby. Thank you for coming. Oh, it really does just look so pretty. You know, I love this art process. I really do love fluid so much. When I get away from it, I always feel like, oh, you know, that I'm kind of moved on. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I just kind of moved on from it, you know. Like, there's so many other things I want to try, but then I just do it again. It's so fun. There's something just so magical about the way that paint comes out of a cup. Really, you know, and I just feel just amazing, truthfully. Let's see if I can just get some white here, some plain white. Oh, I got these paper towels that don't rip off automatically. You have to like cut them with the with the scissors, so that's what you get when you buy discount paper towels, I guess. Yeah, isn't that, it's like it's the surprise of it, and I just feel like I never get tired of that part. Like, I may get tired of the outcomes because I don't know what to do with all those paintings that are just poured. Sometimes I feel like I just get overwhelmed with the same thing, and you know me, I was like this as a chef too, you know. I like to try one thing and then I just like to keep going and move on, and I don't know if I've always been that way. I've never thought of myself as someone that really gets bored, but I definitely see it in my painting and in my cooking and my work. I definitely see it happening. But I think the other part of it is now I'm gonna get to use all of the tools that I've accumulated and start to apply them to my paintings, and then some magical day they're all gonna come together in one thing, and I'm gonna go, aha, this is my voice, my painting voice, and I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be the perfect thing, and I'm gonna go, oh, I'm gonna wait my whole life for this, or whatever, you know. Like, just that moment where you find the thing that you've been looking for, and I wonder sometimes, I think that will still happen. Wow, so many cells. That's that pewter, you guys, doing all of this. It really is. I wonder if I even really have to. I don't know if I have to pour any of this off the edge or not. I think I'm gonna, down here, I'm not so fond of this white and blue part anyway, down there. And as you know, we can never leave too much on the canvas, or else we will end up with let's see if I can move this a little bit. Well, this was fun. I really like the composition of that. Maybe there's a little too much paint over here. I do have to tip it off, unfortunately. Wow, look at that. How pretty. This will be the first time I ever put the pewter on by itself. Wow, that is really pretty, you guys. If I do say so myself. You know, someone one time messaged me and they're like, you sound so self-important in your videos because you're always like, oh, look at that and look at this. And I'm like, man, people just don't know that I feel like in some ways I don't have anything to do with this. I want the no hands handles. I wish someone would send those to me. I'm just putting it out there. I would love to try those. Those would make me so happy, and I just haven't had an opportunity to try them. So if anyone wants to support my art by sending me some of those handles, I would be more than excited to receive them. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Don't drop it, Heather. Look at how pretty. Sandra, thank you. Looking forward to our collaboration, and thanks for coming and happy birthday. How pretty. Aw, she gave me a present on her birthday. How sweet. Love you, Sandra. Thank you. All right, I gotta do a few balloon rolls in here because I just want to marry these two a little bit more, even though I do like the gray a lot. It's very beautiful. I also just want to get a little bit of that. I could also do a swipe too, which would be pretty, but let me just get a little bit. I'm just going to do a few balloon rolls. I'm not going to overdo it, you guys. I'm just going to do a few. And then I'll probably use those as points for my flowers. Which, the thing about the white alcohol ink flowers is that they don't show up very well on any color but black. Unfortunately. So alright, here we go. Aw, Doris. Sarah's been missing you. Alright, let's get some of this paper towel down. Okay. Oh, so messy, everybody. I feel like such a baby, but it's so messy. The other canvas is dark, so yeah, Lori, the other canvas will work perfectly, but I would love, I know, it's like I need to do a layer of, like this would be really pretty with a layer of resin on it, you know. Let's see, where do I want first? I know. Ooh, there's a lot of paint still left on there, so to the point where I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't have tilted a little bit more of this off. That's okay. When it's really soft like this, I find there's also, it's a different quality. It's not the same as some of my other balloon rolls that are more defined, but these ones have their own kind of life to them as well. As long as they don't crack. I do see a lot of paint on there, and I am a little concerned. Like, I'm hoping that it will just settle down. I know, I do really like this composition right here. And then at the same time you go, well, that's fine, but if the painting cracks, then you're stuck with a painting that looks terrible anyway, so who cares, right? But in this case, it might just be okay. Ah, so many people came. I'm kind of shocked. I was like, even if nobody comes, I'm gonna be totally fine because I'm so out of practice that I think that'll be perfect if nobody's there. A lot of people already too are in Dallas having a fun time with Mina, and I don't know all the people. I know that it was like Mina and the Massey Boys and who else? Cause Creations, maybe. If it cracks, I can always feel it with, oh crap. Are there? Oh, good. Okay. See? My floor is unprotected right now, and I do not have a rug in here yet. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tilt some of this paint off of this direction. I have to. I have to, y'all. Just a little bit. Kind of sucks. But it's also going to be... yeah, it kind of sucks. But I have to. It's going to totally change this piece, actually. But my intuition is just screaming at me that there's way too much paint. And yes, there is. I'm just feeling it. The weight of it, even on the board, is just too much. It really actually left a lot of really beautiful lines, though, with the balloon rolls being done and then tilted. I don't usually tilt the balloon rolls after I do them. So there we go. This is what we have to do. Sometimes you have to do it, and I just absolutely had to. I can just tell. And now I know for 100% sure it will not crack. And it's still pretty. And I'm gonna take it, and now I can really add some white to it because before there was just too much paint. There's just no way. Let me also reposition the gravity of the paint a little bit. All right, let's try this again. Thank you, Lori. Aw, thanks, Cheryl. Okay, so let's save this painting because clearly I had to mess up a lot of it doing that. I should have just listened to myself. You know, sometimes you do know, you know what you're supposed to do, but you just don't want to. And now I had to. And now I already know this is gonna turn out pretty because I'm not gonna be fighting the whole time. Hi, Virginia. You're not late. Bye, Selena. And then let's do this one. It's so pretty. It just looks like waves kind of crashing. I'm going to do a little kiss right here or something to take away that weird pattern that I created when I tilted it. Bye, Selena. Thank you for coming. I said that already. You know, if you're ever out of practice, start with the blues. They're almost impossible to mess up. Just do a bunch of different blues. This is just blue, gray, and white, and black. It's really pretty. I think that's good. I don't think I need to do a gazillion more. This is going to be really pretty, and I'll probably embellish it. I've been thinking about doing some resin. Not a lot of resin, obviously, but just a little bit of resin. Let me see if I can. I didn't really design it to hang this way, but actually it really does work like this, truly. If I did want it to hang like that, I should probably put something right here. But I just love that part. Like, I almost would like to, I don't know how you guys see it, but I almost would like to see it hung this way. See if I can raise you up a little bit. Like, I would almost like to see it like this. What do you think? Like this way. I don't know. That's really pretty though. All right, so 6:14. What? Gosh, we still have time to do another small one if you want to. I'm not boring anybody yet. This is really pretty. I'm gonna go set this over on my tray without trying to get any paint on my floor that does not have a carpet on it. My mom did buy me a carpet, a rug. I can't wait to get it, and I'm so excited. But, so every time I do this right now, I'm kind of taking a chance, but live dangerously. That's pretty. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that one at all. I think that pewter can be really special. It just, you just have to watch it. Let's find another. Well, Kathy, like I'm saying, and this is, she brings up a good point. She says it was beautiful before the changes. What were you looking at as far as composition? So here's the reality. Sometimes we see a painting, or we pour a painting, it's beautiful, we love everything about it, and the reality is, we know, because I've been doing this for over 3 years, I know that there was just too much paint on the canvas and it would crack. So I could leave it and then try to deal with the cracking later, or I could tilt more paint off, correct the composition, and then, you know, go from there. Like, work with it instead of against it. Working against it is just going, oh, well, I don't care if it's, you know, I like this composition, but to me, I don't want a cracked painting at the end. That's not exciting to me. I'd rather have something that works a little bit better, so, yeah. So that's why I do it. Okay, one more. Let's see, I have an 8x16, or I have a 14x18 here. I have this little one. Let's open this. Let's crack this guy open. I couldn't find any push pins. It's weird. I touched everything in my art studio, literally, that I thought I did. There's just some things I just haven't been able to find. Still, little things that you think you would know where they are, like those big push pins that you go in the back of my canvases. I can't find any of them. They're just gone. I don't know why. Just thinking about covering this real quick. That was just from the back of my canvas. Da-da-da. And see if I can push you back down again a little bit. I will say one thing about this overhead is, I mean, it is easy to control. Even with one hand, I have no problem doing it. Cheryl. Yeah, Janice, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've probably have one paint crack in the past 2 years or something. I just gotten to a place where I just don't keep them when I know they're gonna crack. I just don't do that anymore. So, for me, yeah, you just get to a point of knowing, you're like, oh, this is going to crack. I'm not going to keep it. It's not worth it. And then I can always make something beautiful out of, what's left. Yeah, I actually have done that, fill the cracks with silver or gold. And I sold one on an auction that way to somebody, and I described what I had done. I even said in the auction, hey, there's, little cracks, and I filled it with this gold leaf or gold, I think it was liquid, some kind of liquid gold, and then when they got it, they were like, there's cracks in this painting, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I did say that. So, I don't know, I guess full disclosure for people. Okay, let's see what else we can do. I'm trying to think of what else I could do with these colors that wasn't the same. But I really don't have very many colors mixed up right now. Let me look. Let me just think about this for a second. I'd like to do like a dirty pour. I haven't done that for a long time. Just a straight dirty pour. And then what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put so this is the last of the Mysterious Blue I was telling you guys. Yeah, I kind of filled it with gold too, and I don't love it. But anyway, this is the last of the Mysterious Blue. I'm gonna put it at the bottom in a good amount, so that the very last thing that comes out of this cup is just a big, huge dose of Mysterious Blue. And I'll layer a few things over it just to give it some interest, but I don't really want a ton of green. I'm not really going for that right now. But if you ever want to get some cells, just some interesting cells, use that pewter. Just layering a bunch of blues in here. I'm probably going to get the same results as I had last time. I'm going to do a swipe on this one after we do the straight pour. That's my plan. Let's do something crazy and add, I don't know, I could be totally messing this up. This is the only other color I have mixed that's not blue or green or white. And then it's okay. I may be making a mistake, but if I am, you're all here with me. And then let's do, should we do some white? Should we swipe with some white or just, ooh, I forgot this peacock. Oh, it's one of my favorite colors right here. It's a primary element peacock. So pretty. And then I'm gonna swipe this one too after I do the straight pour. I wanna swipe with some of the pewter, because that is something I don't think I've ever done. I don't recall ever having just swiped with it. See that white in there and it just sank down to the bottom? Going, going, gone, just like that. Carrie, hi. Oh gosh. Carrie, I wanted to remind you, I just got so busy I couldn't even barely get here on time. All right, here we go. Straight pour, we're just gonna do a straight pour. It's like the Blue Lagoon. But anyway, remember, this is not that interesting, but I am gonna swipe. I'm gonna swipe over the top of this probably. Unless something like totally amazing happens here when I stretch this out. But I do wanna, I just love that. Actually, I really love that little hint of bright green in there. It's really pretty. Look at that. It's actually really a neat pattern. Yeah, that green is really pretty, isn't it? That is the, well, that green is folk art, or what is that? Oh, you know what that is? That's kiwi, Primary Elements kiwi, the new butterfly collection, butterfly wing collection from this summer. And that's what that is. Wow. You know, and then you do stuff like this and then you just really don't want to swipe. I think it has been a long time since I just played around and just did some, this really looks like oceanic, ocean reef. I'm telling you, that Mysterious Blue though is playing a huge, all of this is Mysterious Blue, that whole big band right there. And then this goes into the dark purple, and that's partially what's giving it this quality. I'm going to stretch it within an inch of its life, so if I do like the composition at the end, then I don't really have to change it. Go back down and get this. Yeah, the magenta sank and it made this gorgeous, stunning purple down here at the bottom, which is really pretty and kind of unexpected. I don't want to lose that, but I'm also needing to stretch it out a bit. Okay. So this is what we're left with, this really watery. I guess I should get my torch out at some point, maybe. Do I have a torch still? Lord knows. Well, I thought I had a torch. Yep, I do. This one does have a few little bubbles in it for some reason. I find that Primary Elements does have little bubbles that rise up for some reason. Okay, so now what are we gonna do to make this special? What are we gonna do? Because it's really pretty, just like it is. And then we have half, so it's totally stretched. Like I don't need to do anything else right here. It's absolutely stretched to a perfect place where I could leave it and it wouldn't have any issues with cracking or anything. Okay, so what if yeah, it's really pretty. So, and I keep thinking, I don't want to mess up the composition, but at the same time, I think the only way I could really do this is I could make waves. So I could put like a layer of white. Okay, I have an idea. Let me think about this for a second. Let's try. Okay, this is just going to be an experiment. This may not work. But we're just going to try. This is Deco Art Satin Enamel White mixed with Artist Loft White. And then I have pewter. The Crazy Cell Maker pewter. You know that's gonna make a ton of little lacing in cells if it gets swiped or blown or flip cupped or anything like that. And then what about some black? Here's an unexpected turn of events right here. Maybe just black in this corner. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We'll see. And then maybe some white, just some regular like Amsterdam white. So we're gonna kind of get some grays going on here. For sure. And then, let's see. Just so you can see what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this up a little bit right here for a second. Just so you can see the end. And then I'm gonna make that satin enamel kind of go all through here so it maybe will affect some of these other things. And then this, I just need a little bit more paint on the end of this part, really. Doesn't even matter what color it is, I suppose. This is kind of odd because I don't know if black and white really is the goal for this, but let's just see what happens. Shall we? Thank you for playing around with me today and just hanging out with me while I do this crazy painting thing. Okay, that is a huge piece of plastic. All right. I'm gonna cheat this up here a little bit into the blue. Not too much. Not too much. And then down. Now there I took it all the way to the bare canvas. That's not cool. This may not be the smartest thing I've ever done. I don't know, we'll see. I'm losing a lot of the white, which I'm actually kind of shocked. I thought the white would be way more predominant. It's actually not showing through as well as I imagined, but now that we've kind of married this together, I have one more little trick I want to do. Okay, here we go. This is what I heard. I don't know if this is the truth. I just saw someone do this. We're gonna see if they were telling the truth, but this is Floetrol, Aussie Floetrol, mixed with, oh, Heather, don't do it. Yes, do it. I'm gonna touch one of my white drawers. Prism Pour, metallic, mixed with the Aussie Floetrol. And I saw someone saying that this was like super duper lacy. I don't know. Ocean is just a great inspiration, you know. You're welcome, Ginger. I'm so glad. Ah. And now the first time, oh my gosh. I just almost pulled my whole lighting system over. Things are still a work in progress in my studio right now. Holy crap. Oh no. Sorry, excuse the... Please. Okay. All right, here we go. We're just gonna see if this does anything cool when I blow it. Yep, it is. Did Julie say I'm getting rowdy? Aw. That's really, really pretty how this is. I'll have to bring you guys down because I know you're not able to see all of the delicate little things that are happening in here. But this reminds me of what happens when you use resin and you're just trying to get those little waves to come out with the resin. Wow, that is really, 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 really pretty. So the goal, of course, is to not overdo it, but also make sure it is done. Thank you, Anne. All right, let's see. Let's just see. I'm gonna do it this way so there's a flow happening. That's pretty. Let me get you guys down so you can see. Oh, thank you so much for coming tonight. Let me get the phone down. I'm hoping maybe I can bring you down and show you some close-ups here. So a lot of really pretty little things happening on this canvas. Aw, thank you, Julie. It's nice to see you too. It's really nice to see everybody here. I'm extremely humbled that so many people came. Look at the way that color, that white, just kind of blended in right there. Made that really watery color. And then we have the blue or the greens over here for like the lagoon. It's a pretty painting. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of shaky. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Please go to Art Healing Hearts Auctions. Oh my gosh, I was thinking if maybe I should show you my face. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, I look terrible, but I don't know. I don't even know where to look on these things. Okay, so please go to Art Healing Hearts Auctions. That's Sandra and I's auction group. And we are going to be featuring some beautiful art. And that's about it. And I appreciate each and every one of you coming today. Thank you so much.